Hey everyone, it's me, Miss Larson, just telling you about our germ theory Webquest. So this module is going to be a little unique. Instead of your normal ed puzzles and PIA and discussion and lab, I'm going to have you do a Webquest to learn about germ theory. So this week you're going to explore germ theory, viruses, and bacteria through an online Webquest. This Webquest consists of 3 parts. The first part will help you learn about several scientists and their contributions to our knowledge of germ theory. The second part will help you learn about the differences between bacteria and viruses. And the third part will allow you to explore a disease of your choice that you have now that you have a better understanding of bacteria and viruses. Be sure to use this information in the website links that I've provided to correctly answer the questions in each step of the process. To begin, click Load Germ Theory Webquest in a new window. Now, when I click it, it's going to show the teacher side, but for you, it should open up to this Google Doc. So when you get to this Google Doc, you can come in and you can type your name. It should automatically be set up just for you, like your own copy. And what you need to know is that all of the information is here on this one Google Doc for you to be able to complete this WebQuest worksheet. So what you're going to do is you can look through it. You're going to see there's 3 parts, part 1, part 2, and part 3. And this actually all comes from a WebQuest that I made in the fall for it was actually a project that I made, and I decided I really wanted to share it with you. I was really excited about it. So technically, this actually all comes from this website that I created, and you're welcome to use the website and go through that website if you would like. I've provided the link there for you. But you are going to actually have the links provided throughout this worksheet as well, just to make it easier for you. As you work, please make sure your answers are in red or some other color other than black, just so that it will be easy to see. So first, you're going to look at part 1, and that's the development of the germ theory. You're going to complete this chart about a scientist who contributed to the germ theory, and you should use the links provided in the chart to get your information. Don't just Google these people. You can totally answer the questions just from looking at the video, but other websites are there for you if you're still curious or if you prefer to read than to watch a video. So, for example, here's I've filled out the first one for you. This is Hippocrates, and this is a website where you could actually go and learn about Hippocrates and the miasma theory. But I went ahead and filled that one out for you and just gave his major thoughts. He said illness is caused by bad air from swampy areas, and that's known as the miasma theory, and it was believed for hundreds of years, for centuries. You can see the next guy, Ignaz Semmelweis, is in the 1840s, and what you should do is you should click on him, and you should watch this video, and it will help you learn about Ignaz Semmelweis and all what he did. So it's just a short little video. Once you've watched the video, type a little summary of what Ignaz Semmelweis did and what he contributed to germ theory. You'll do the same for John Snow, Louis Pasteur, and Robert Koch. After you've done that, you visit this website. I can link it here if you have any trouble with it, or if you would like to Zoom with me and I can read it to you, I can definitely do that. But this is a germ theory little definition and what is germ theory and history of germ theory. But I want you to really pay attention here to like what is germ theory, why do we have it, and answer the questions here. And then what are some things that we do to prevent the spread of germs? You could think of that on your own. I'm sure this year especially, you can think of many things that people are doing to prevent the spread of germs. Next up is part 2, where you're going to look at the differences between bacteria and viruses. And first, you'll explore viruses. There are some websites and videos that you're going to watch. So for the first 3 questions, you go to this website, and you could click and go to it. For the question 4, there's a video. Question 5, there's a video. And question 6, there's a video. For bacteria, same thing. There's a website to answer a couple questions, and then some other websites and videos that you might look at to answer the rest of the questions. And then finally, these are a couple of different websites and video that you could look at to describe the difference between bacteria and viruses because they are not the same. And if you have any trouble with this question or knowing the differences between bacteria and viruses, please do visit. I do have some germ theory notes here that you could visit, like here, and it will really help you understand the difference between bacteria and viruses. This shows viruses, and then this is going to show also um, bacteria and how they work. So if you need to look at that slideshow for that as well, you may do that. But next, you have choose a disease. That's part 3 of this web quest. So you will choose one disease from the list below. It can be any one that you would like out of that list. And each disease has a link. So they're in blue and they have links that you can go to from the CDC website. And you can find out about what is that disease and how does it work. There are different areas and links you can click on the CDC website to learn about it. So what you'll do is then type the name of the disease you chose, find a picture related to the disease and put a picture right in here, and then label your picture. Like, why does that picture relate to the disease? And then answer a couple of different questions. So what kind of disease is it? Is it genetic or viral or bacteria or fungus or protists? Like, what is the disease? What effect does it have on people? Like, what symptoms would people get if they have that disease? Could it be prevented? And if so, how? Could it be treated? If so, how? And are there any additional interesting facts that you learned? So tell us an additional fact. And then finally, you can list any other online resources that you use other than the CDC website. If you'd like to review everything that you just learned, you can use my notes and you can also practice with a couple different games down there. Thanks for listening. Please reach out to me on email if you have any questions about this web quest. Thank you.